Hey out there, internet land. Yep, JR here with another gaming vlog as always. Yep, and it's been a little while since I played my original Xbox. But you know, this year marks the 20th anniversary for it. And I just feel like playing a little bit of extra classic video games. So I just got finished watching the original Star Wars trilogy. I usually watch the whole trilogy, or at least one or two of the original Star Wars every week. Sometimes I even watch every weekend. Well, every weekend, not every week, but every weekend on Sunday. And I even watch the prequels from time to time. But when it comes to the prequels with Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, I think the game on the original Xbox is way better than the actual movie. I ain't kidding. I think the game is a whole lot better and has a lot more potential. It's got the expansion of the story and all that. Yeah, you gotta love Darth Vader's voice there. Just make sure we're recording here. Make sure that my camera has battery power. Yep. Alright. Gotta turn the sound down a little bit though. Alright, maybe I should. Yeah, the way they are with the sound. It's awesome how they added this preview to it too, to give you a little bit of a taste of what the game is like. Similar to Jedi Power Battles in my book. Apparently the street light from the window is kind of getting to me, and I don't have any blinds on that window. But anyway, since I worked real hard to get where I'm at, I am going to go on ahead and just start this game. And we'll start a new game, of course. The analyst is what I'll call this that's what I'll call this game. Yeah, it looks like somebody else was playing my game, I think. Jerry S. Oh, no, that's Jerry Seinfeld. It was a game I started. Alright. We'll just skip the cutscenes because the cutscenes contain footage from the movie. Although that's the one plus points I give this game, is that it uses footage from the movie, but you post Star Wars material right from the movie. I mean, at least in terms of the DVD, I know that. Oh boy, it gets blocked worldwide. At least when I attempted to make like a fan-made video of Star Wars years ago, it did that. So just to be on the safe side, if we can skip the cutscenes, I'm going to. it is pretty late in the evening already, so yeah, for some reason I can't. All right. As I was saying, you know, it is pretty late in the evening, so yeah, I probably won't make this too long. I'll probably just play 2 levels off of this game and maybe play one more of another, and yeah. Yeah, like I said, this game plays very similar to Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. I've actually got that game on the PlayStation 1 and play it on the PlayStation 2. This game is actually rather quite similar to it. Alright, yeah, it's cool how you can, like, decrease the difficulty or increase it in the middle of the game. This game really does get hard later. Even on easy, the game is still very hard. Oh boy, more battle droids coming in. Yeah, and I just kind of figured I'd play this since the other day. I played Star Wars Battlefront on the original Xbox on my Xbox One, but I don't have an original copy of that. Unlike that one, though, I mean, this game here is pretty easily accessible in most secondhand video game stores and Amazon and eBay and so forth. Oh no. Yeah, I figured we needed to wait for that part to spawn up. All right, we've proceeded in through that level. fact, maybe later I'll do a complete walkthrough on this game. And there's droids coming every which way, boy. Yeah, I just did it alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, one thing for today though, I mean, when I was watching the Star Wars trilogy, I was actually watching that DVD set that I got from that convention that I went to a few years ago. Yeah, summer of 2019, I went to Fanboy Expo, and one of the things I bought from the dealer's room was the despecialized Star Wars trilogy, which is basically the original versions, on account of the fact that they were deformatted into their original version from like some of the special edition, like the 97 version, the 2004 and 11 versions and all that, and they just tried to alter them to bring them back to normal as possible. Did a pretty good job with them too. Yeah, and yesterday I just finally completed the second season of the original Justice League of the DCAU. You know, the Justice League cartoon that aired on Cartoon Network back in 0102. I finally completed the series. And even season 2, I didn't really watch much of it when it was on because I was too busy listening to heavy metal music, trying to do homework and all that too, so that way I could be a little bit of a slacker while at the same time trying to graduate and finish high school and all that. And I guess we can play a little bit of this level too. Remember that. Remember, a Jedi can feel the Force flowing through him. Oh yeah. Got that enthusiastic about it quoting it, I almost said it wrong. Yeah, and I can't wait for that new Obi-Wan series to come out too on Disney Plus. It's supposed to come out next year. We still just don't have a exact window. In 2022 it'll be airing. It could be the beginning of the year or it could be the very end of it. Everything's pretty much up in the air now that the pandemic's come into play. Yeah, that one was a little hard. There we go. Alright, that took care of that thing. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time. I think my uncle knows him. He said he was dead. No, he's not dead. Not yet. Well, you know him. Oh, of course I know him. He's me. And I've not gone by the name of Obi-Wan since, before you were born. Oh, so then the droid does belong to you. I don't seem to ever remember owning a droid. Very interesting. I think we better get indoors. The sand people are easily startled, but they'll soon be back and in greater numbers. That's what your uncle told you. He didn't think you should father your father's ideal and should have stayed here and not have gotten involved. You fought in the Clone Wars? Yes, I was once a Jedi Knight the same as your father. Wish I'd known him. He was the best star pilot in the galaxy and a cunning warrior. I also understand that you've become a pretty good pilot yourself. Yeah, and then they listen to Leia's message on the R2-D2 system, who's doing all the work for them as of right now, so it's obvious that, you know, R2-D2 already knew who Obi-Wan Kenobi was. He wasn't really hiding from Obi-Wan when he first came into play and A New Hope, you know, they're on Tatooine. It's because he was afraid more sand people would be around. That should have probably went without saying after seeing the prequels. Ah, yeah. Yeah, pretty amazing on how Obi-Wan Kenobi always used a blue saber. I actually hear that if you're like a combination of aggressor and diplomat and like somebody who like holds back sometimes and understands both points of view, the color of the lightsaber is yellow for those kind of people. Okay, alright. Gotta use the force here, I think. Oh, wait, no. Gotta hold R button. A little confused on that. I haven't played this much in a while, so... Alright. Guess I'll go on ahead and, yeah, I hear the police siren outside. I don't know what it could be, really. Yeah, the fact that I hear it go off quite a bit around here. Yeah, some people just drive like maniacs, like they got their license in a cereal box or something, or they bought it. Okay, what did I do? Had that little case that I had the games in. Now I can't remember exactly what I did with them. Oh, there they are. I put them right underneath here. Since I was just talking about the DCAU, I think we're going to go on ahead and play a DCAU game right here, based off of Batman the Animated Series, its later parts. Batman Rise of Sin Tzu, we're going to play it. Okay. Yeah, we'll watch the intro to this one too. Yeah, Scarecrow, Clayface, and Bane are the secondary villains in this one. Unlike Joker, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, and Harley in the original Batman Vengeance, which in my opinion is one of the worst Batman games out there. Mostly because I didn't think the gameplay was that good. It was a little difficult to see at times through it. And just didn't really seem like it really suited it back then. To start a new one, I might start with this game is still pretty damn hard even on easy. Nah. You could like pick anybody but Batman. You can pick anybody else alongside. I meant to say you can be Batman, but you can pick other people besides Batman is what I meant to say. Boy, my words didn't come out right there. You know, if anything, I might just pick Batgirl for once because I think she's a little more flexible and I might have the upper hand. It seems like every time I play as Batman, I can't really get that far in it. I mean, I can get far, but I mean, I can't really get that close enough to Sin Tzu, and even when I get to him, it's like he's just that hard. When I play Batman, so I think this time around, I'm gonna play as Batgirl for a little bit. in this game. I tell you, if only they had made Sin Tzu canon to the DC arc, I think it would have been amazing if they'd have done that. Yep, and I've still been going strong with those Batman Arkham games on the Xbox One and PS4, so... And I plan on completing the Arkham Knight vlog, you know, the vlog and Let's Play. I plan on doing that much later. So, not much more to, you know, say in terms of it being hopeless, seeing as the fact that I haven't continued with it yet. I just get so busy anymore. Where it all began. Pretty amazing. I'm like how after Batman Beyond came out, like when it came to like Justice League, the animated series, Justice League Unlimited, even this game, it's like they added like electric guitars and stuff to the score, which I think was pretty decent too. Especially how things were back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I think it really went along with it great. Huh. I haven't played as Batgirl in this in forever, and boy, she really does kick ass in this game. Yeah, even Tara Strong did a pretty decent job with voicing Batgirl. Although I think she's a little better as Harley Quinn. I think the original voice for Batgirl in the DCAU, Melissa Gilbert, she was probably the best one. Mary Kay was a pretty good one too, but I think Melissa Gilbert still should have ended up voicing her in Sub-Zero. Not saying Mary Kay Bergman did a bad job or any of that, it's just... Well, Melissa really... You know, I mean, she was the original, so therefore it's like... You see other ones, they just don't compare for some reason. At least when it comes to the Batgirl and the animated universe. Yeah, and on HBO Max, I also watched Attack on Arkham Asylum. I watched Under the Red Hood, which is a pretty amazingly good Batman animated feature, even though Kevin Conroy ain't voicing Batman in it. Bruce Greenwood did a pretty decent job voicing Batman, though. He even did great as Batman in Batman vs. Robin. I watched that on Tubi last year. That was a pretty good one also. But I'd say Under the Red Hood was a little bit better, though. I gotta secure the area. Trying to figure out how to throw the batarang there. Wonder if that original Birds of Prey that came on the WB years ago was on HBO Max. I might want to give that a watch even, if it's there. Might be, I'm not saying it is. I know even HBO Max doesn't have everything Batman or everything Superman. And a streaming platform, even if it's dedicated to something like Warner Brothers or Disney, it's got limits, I suppose. Usually. But I know with Disney Plus, everything that's 100% Disney material, it stays on there pretty much for good. And I can't believe Ghostbusters 3 is still coming out. And at the end of Justice League, though, you know, the Justice League animated universe, it was pretty sad to find out that, you know, after what happened and went down, Hawkgirl decided to resign from the team, or at least take an indefinite hiatus. It just seemed like, you know, Hawkgirl was doing whatever it was to, you know, please her people because she hadn't seen them in a long time, and yet they decided to take over the world pretty much. For a minute, I even, like, got the vibe that that was Hawkman that was in that episode, but it wasn't Hawkman himself. But I do know that Hawkman appeared in an episode of Unlimited, though, which I'm going to be starting next weekend, hopefully. If not, maybe the weekend after that. Just what the doctor ordered, says Batgirl. He stocked back up on health. Years ago when I was a teenager, I even had this game on the PS2. Gave it quite a bit of plays, but then just played the heck out of it, though. I forgot how amazingly awesome Batgirl plays in this game. This is incredible. I made the right choice. Yeah, even in, you know, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, you know, when Barbara Gordon as now the commissioner of Neo Gotham, is telling the story about when when Batgirl and of course Batman and Robin went after the Joker and all that, and Joker did all that to Tim Drake, and it was even him that actually killed the Joker. But a lot of the original Joker was left in Tim Drake. A little bit of a difficult story, but yeah, I think but yeah, Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, that is one of the best DCAU pieces of material that's out there, though. Even have that game on the N64 on the emulator, but I don't know if I'll come around to doing that, because I don't even think I even have that one on my Super Console X. Have it on the emulator, though. That's a pretty hard game, though. I mean, it's probably just as hard as this, if not harder. Yeah, not to mention, it was even on the N64, seeing as the fact that a lot of DCAU video games didn't come out on the N64, except for Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. That was probably pretty much the only Batman title we got on there. And it looks like you can go on ahead and purchase some attacks. Yeah, that's like one of the rewards you get in this game. You could even purchase those tokens for an even cheaper cost, which might possibly be a recommendation, seeing as the fact that you of course will need to upgrade a lot more of your combos later on by earning more greater number of points. And I guess probably maybe play a little bit more of another level, and then maybe I'll play a little bit more of another game, and I guess I'll maybe just call it a night with this review. I'll have more to share later, either this week or maybe this next coming month. Before I go on hiatus from uploading any more material for a while. It's none other than Scarecrow. Yep, with Jeffrey Combs voicing him, who also played Wei-Yun in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Also played Quark's brother Brunt in Deep Space. Well, no, not his brother, but his cousin Brunt. Yeah, the cousin of Quark and Ron Brunt. Jeffrey Combs also played him. Pretty amazing on how he had two major roles in that show. Yep, Scarecrow just launched his fear toxin on me up right now. Oh boy. We're on Batgirl. Come on, I'm trying to throw the Batarang. boy. Running out of time. Oh boy. It's like, man, why didn't these guys just say they wanted to be beat or whatever? Just bought myself in. There we go. All of them have been rescued. And I can't believe fall's already here. Amazing on how fast this year's gone by compared to last year even. Okay, well, we've completed this part of the game too. Alright. Yep, right there's Scarecrow himself, Professor Jonathan Crane, the psychiatrist. Yeah, and he always knew that everybody had a phobia of some sort. Well, most people did. Like I said, Jeffrey Combs voiced him in this adaptation of Batman. Well, I guess I better wrap it up for this gaming vlog. I know I said I was going to possibly play one more game or a little bit of one more game, but I don't think I'm going to do that. My battery power is kind of going low, so I guess I'll be back later.